You'd think she was queen of the land. And their hair...
Out here digging, looking for cockles in the water to boil them and eat them. So here you can see, here's one. They're quick little buggers, but look. Look like that. Our hands are all freezing. But then we'll take them home, we'll rinse them off, and then we'll boil them. Okay, let's see if we can find some more. If the birds already got them, they're just torn in half like this. See? Okay, and then you can see how many we have already in here. It's going to be quite the feast. Okay, here we are. We just got done picking some fresh cockles. Alright, I'm going to show you and what they look like. See, all these are nicely closed. So what you want to do after you're done picking them is you want to get a bowl or a container of some kind. You put cold water in it and then enough salt. Taste it before you put the cockles in. It should be salty just like the Atlantic, right? So really salty. And then you dump your cockles in here and you leave them sit overnight because they will filter the sand and other garbage out on their own. So again, we just picked them fresh. I want to show you over here the difference between a good and a bad cockle. You can see this. These are open. Okay, if it's a good cockle, when you go like this, it should close, and or if you tap it. Sometimes if you tap it, it'll close back up. See how this one isn't? So even though there is some muscle stuff in there, this one is bad and you do not want to eat it. So you discard it. Okay, same with here. Again, just want to show you it's not closing. Tap it, not responding. So bad, okay? After these soak overnight, I'm going to show you how these are nicely closed. See, that would be a good cockle. All right? So after these have soaked overnight, we'll come back. And then you'll kind of do the same test we did with these just to see if there were any that you missed. Again, it'll be the same thing. If they're open a little bit, you tap them. If they close on their own, that means they're still good. Okay, so we'll see you tomorrow. Okay, so we're back today. We let the cockles soak all night so that they could clean themselves out. So today we need to check and see which ones are good and bad. Here I'm going to point out. See this? This is open, not closing. So this is a bad one. We're going to discard it. Okay? Let's see here. See how this one is all the way closed? This is good. So you want to sort these out by hand before you start to steam them in a pot. So I'm going to do that real quick and come back. All right, we're back. I am finished sorting. So I sorted, these are all the good ones we have here. Look at them. They're beautiful. And I have rinsed them off one more time. These are the discarded ones I put in here. You can see these, you know, some just didn't close. I'm being pretty picky, but even with a little space there, I don't do it. I don't want anyone sick. And then I want you to see here, this is what overnight they on their own filtered out. See, they got all that sediment out themselves by letting them sit overnight. So we're just gonna discard that also. Now we have a pot here that's steaming or boiling. So you just have a little bit on the bottom, and depending on how much you have, you can put like, some people use beer. You can use a little less water than this, but I'm going to put the cockles in here now, and we're going to put the lid back on and then let them steam for about 4 minutes. Okay, so here, we'll start grabbing them now and start sticking them in the pot. Okay? And the ones that are still closed by the time this is done steaming are the ones you want to discard. Remember I told you if they're open before you steam, then they're bad. If they're closed after you steam, then they're bad then. All right, they're all in. Now we're going to put the lid on. And then we're going to let this steam for about 4 minutes. So when they're done, they'll pop open. I'm going to stop the video and come back, and then I'll show you. 4 minutes. You can see in here the ones that have kind of popped open. It's still steaming. I have some on a plate here also to show you. Okay, these are the insides popped open. Now this one over here, see how it didn't come open? This one is bad. You want to discard this, okay? So no good. All right, now all that's left to do is you take the meat out of these and we'll come back and we'll have them in a bowl, and then you can use whatever sauce you want to put on top, either just a vinegar and pepper or horseradish or mustard, whatever you like to eat with them. Okay, this is the very end. What we did was, these were already open as you saw in the previous video. So we got the insides out. If it looked like this, remember if it's closed, then it just gets thrown away at this point. That's no good. And here is the finished product. Look at those beautiful cockles. Anyways, to serve, just put your choice of sauce on and enjoy. Cheers.
Straight from the land, far away from me friends and relations, they follow